Joke, no joke. Yeah. It's joke, no joke. Joke, no joke. Chicken joke, no joke. Joke, no joke. Nigga joke, no joke. Joke, no joke. Yeah. It's joke, no joke. Joke, no joke. Chicken joke, no joke. Joke, no joke. Nigga joke, no joke. Joke, no joke. Yeah. It's joke, no joke. Joke, no joke. Chicken joke, no joke. Joke, no joke. Nigga joke, no joke.
Happy Halloween. Yo, remember Halloween? Joke, no joke. Either one, y'all know how we did this. I didn't trick or treat, I did the evil things that gave you the creep, like sneaking in bodegas like Judy D. Take their eggs and bomb the streets, attack the first person that I meet. I'm wasting food, folk dying to eat. Then I break out the socks that's filled with powder. Beat dudes in their heads for hours. Who stayed in? They were the cowards. We sent them home sour. Got ill in the late hour. Got 2 to the 3D. Back to the Reeds and a sock. When I walk out the park like Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, I got your heart. Halloween. They would quickly leave, cause they knew they would quickly bleed. Knots on your forehead like Mitch Green, have you begging please, just let me be. Some chicks so raw, smear shit on your door. Better be a chick they like or a chick they know, cause chicks compete with tricks not treat. Not from the street, get a hair full of knee. And you go back to school, spoiling the scene. And our teachers ain't safe, we glowing AC. Even the principal at assembly, I dump buckets of blood like Carrie. It's scary. Where we bury them in Sousa Woods and Eden War. Halloween was scary. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Joke, no joke. Happy Halloween. Who got the best costume on right now? Is it you? Put your hand in the air. Who got the best costume right now? Who snatched the bag right now? Get them kids they candy. Halloween. Halloween. Halloween.
Joke, no joke. You already know. We here now. Oh, man. Let's get to it. It's a lot going on. Shout out to everybody in the building. Michelle Frizzy first in the building. The Salah, It's a law. Justice Show in the building. What up? Whack on Wood is here. All right. The Observers in the building. CC Crippin is in the building. My man Dre Barnes is in the building. Rob C, I see you. What's good? Mike Miggity, Mike Morgan's in the building. Tyra Banks is in the building. Mary Armenio is in the building. Rob Dawson's in the building. Shabu's in the building. Membership gang is here. I see y'all. All right. Chuck Dickerson is in the building. Gutter. What up, Gutter? Gutter's here. My man Kareem Smiggity. Y'all know what it is, man. We in the building, man. It's just so ridiculous. All right. Mari. Choke, no one can ever pronounce my name. You got to break it down to me. It's Maddie. Armenio. Let me see how Google pronounce your name. Armenio. It's Italian, man. It's Italian, man. Armenio. You want to get what? You mess with the Armenio. Armenio. Okay, bro. It's Armenio. I got it now. If that's how you say it, Armenio. It's Manio. Manio. Wish that for me. Blood in my eye, dog, and I can't see. Niggas try to take my life away. Manio. Manio. Wish that. I bet you I say it right now that I got a reference. Manio. Choke no joke, we here. I'm going live on Instagram today. I went live on TikTok last time. What up, Instagram? I'm live on YouTube. If you want to see the visuals, you're going to have to come on over to the link in my stories. It'll bring you right here. We got a lot to talk about. Talk about the camel. Damn. You know, the camel has ducked the paternity test because we know the results was prison. We know if he got swabbed, the results was prison. right? I don't think I ever played that video on here. Oh, I got it on here. Let's see. You know what? Let me get the original. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I'll give you out of. Nah, you know what? If I'm gonna play it, I'm gonna play it. If you just coming in, please hit that like button. It don't cost you nothing, just a push of a button. Unless you one of them haters watching. Where is? Yeah, where the full video at? I guess I'm gonna have to just show y'all the. Where is it? Where is it? How is it not on here? Let's see. Let's see. Bear with a fella. Bear with a fella. Because I know I got it on here. Yeah, so tonight we're gonna talk about he's saying that Jay-Z has ducked the paternity test, and the way they trying to make it look is like that's it. Like they're not gonna be able to file this no more. You know, he been ducking this for the last 10 years. And now he don't have to deal with it no more. I don't know how true that may be. I think Ramir might still be able to file in another state. I don't think because this last victory was against his godmother. It wasn't against him because remember, he withdrew his complaint. And when he withdrew his complaint, he did it for that reason so that he could file another way. But I don't think I ever played this here. So let's see.
How I do it? This is a diss, would be specific. Hit you with a sub, you blacklisted. Her third tour, it's ridiculous. You in the crowd, babysitting. Mad at pics, fans flicking. You got a Billy, they dick licking. Kids, your son and dad missing. You duck in the swab, results prison. I see your faces, the mad prison. Y'all rats, are you kidding? And if you sign, you have no wisdom. Integrity missing, money mission. The Marlon Trails in your system. Camel licking, nerves switching. Are y'all kidding? Y'all Virginian. Success, y'all dream sex. Sold a lot of units, but still checks. Squares, Nike, I run with checks. People use Marcy as pets. I move his skin, you on your head. All your tunes are dead. You ugly like your dreads. No bag, I'm on your head. No fag, I'm my shooter. You the glad Duke shooter. You do balls, but no hooters. Choke, no joke, I am the future.
Choke, no joke. Truth be told, you already know. You already know. I might have to put the full version up. I forgot that I never played that joint here. All right. But choke, no joke. Y'all know what it is. Truth be told, all day, every day, even on the holiday. So yeah. So in the news, you know, people out here rubbing the camel hump. Right. So in the news, what they reporting is I'm live on YouTube if y'all want to see. Y'all come on over, go on my story. And y'all can check me out. All right. So let's see. I think, like I said, this is revolving around the godmother, not so much Ramir, but I'm sure Ramir will be tapping in, on some social media at some point. You welcome here, brother. You welcome here if you want to come holler. You know what I mean? So Jay-Z's decade-long paternity drama has finally come to an end. The American rapper was sued for allegedly fathering Ramir Sadaway, the son of Wanda Sadaway, who is now deceased. Now, 10 years down the line, the case has been thrown out and cannot be revisited per the court's ruling. Ramir Sadaway filed a paternity lawsuit against Jay-Z, claiming that the businessman impregnated his mother. Wanda Sadaway in the 90s. However, the rapper refuted the claims and filed a motion to dismiss the federal paternity suit. As confirmed, the court granted Jay-Z's motion and dismissed the case with prejudice, meaning that the 30-year-old Ramir is not allowed to file the same lawsuit in the future or ask Jay-Z for a paternity test again. The paternity drama didn't just begin this year. It dates back over a decade. Wanda previously claimed to have had an on and off relationship with Jay-Z and filed a civil lawsuit in New Jersey asking the rapper to pay child support to her. However, that lawsuit was dismissed until 2014 when Ramir filed it again. In 2023, Ramir revisited his claims and filed a court order requesting that Jay-Z be subjected to a DNA test to validate his paternity. Vowing not to back down, he said, "This is not going to be over until justice is served. I won't stop fighting for this until I win. And I will win because the law is on our side." Guess not. However, Ramir later uploaded a post in July this year claiming that he withdrew the federal paternity case because there were a lot of things going on behind closed doors. He also added that he had not stopped the fight, but only stepped back to play chess, not checkers. While Ramir remained firm in his claims, the business mogul legal team also stood their ground, determined to prove that the young man's claims were false. The only way you're going to prove that his claims was false, in my opinion, is taking the test. You know what I'm saying? Just because a judge say, nah, he ain't got to take the test, don't mean that it is true. That just means that he can't prove it. The fabricated allegations and claims have been addressed and rejected in multiple other courts. The documents read, the legal term further tagged Ramirez's actions as an addition to countless attempts at harassment. Meanwhile, Ramirez claimed that he wasn't trying to harass Jay-Z for back child support, but was instead seeking reparations for the reputational and emotional distress that's caused him, that the case has caused him. In the original documents, his legal team also alleged that the rapper committed fraud upon multiple courts, misrepresented facts, and interfered with procedural due process and exploited legal systems and multiple jurisdictions to suppress the plaintiff's paternity claim. As the tussle between Ramir and Jay-Z went on, the Drunken Love rapper pointed out that his alleged love child did not have the right to file the paternity claim because he was restricted from filing new complaints in New Jersey. He further claimed that Ramir was only attempting to overturn the injunction even after being rejected by several courts. As such, he urged the court not to pay mind to his new claims. He also noted that his alleged love child's real father had already been discovered and had been ordered to pay child support. On the other hand, Ramir vehemently denied knowing about the injunction, claiming that he was not served by any court. Ramir further stood his ground, noting that his entire family had been fighting really, really hard against very, very strong oppositions to see justice served in their favor. Before his mother died in 2016, she left a video detailing her side of the story. She expressly supported her son's claim and requested a paternity test from Jay-Z. Ramirez's godmother also spoke on the case, claiming that Jay-Z was reluctant to take a paternity test because Wanda was a minor when he sexually had relationships with her. Paternity drama aside, Jay-Z seems to be facing confrontation from all sides. He recently faced backlash for being allegedly associated with MAGA-related people. About 2 months ago, Jay-Z and Beyonce attended a charity casino night and gala in Atlantic City and were photographed sitting on the same table with Ivanka Trump. This led to heavy criticism from fans who accused the rapper and his wife of being affiliated with the Trumps. Well, he definitely got his his partner definitely got a pardon from Trump. So we know he don't have no problem with Trump if Trump pardoned his partner. That's enough, man. Like, let's just keep it a being here, right? Do you think these two men favor, in your personal opinion? That's a yes or no question, right? For the next 60 seconds, I'm going to leave this picture up here. And in your personal opinion, do you think these two men favor? Yes, no, no, yep. Same nose, same brow line, same ears. Yes, yes. I don't think there's any doubt that it's his son. I see it easily. Yes, without a doubt. Yep. Poor kid, never going to get closure. That bottom lip, yeah, that's his dad, someone says. Looks like it to me. 100, 3 times. Hell yeah. Yes, sir. Nah. Same hairline. Yes, 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 yes. Now, for me, even though I'm not fond of Jay-Z and I'm saying this with a non-biased opinion, I believe personally that that's his son. You know what I'm saying? His mother had a picture of Jay-Z holding the nigga when he was little. There's a picture with Jay-Z in her house. I'm gonna say allegedly, right? Because we know how they play, right? And I don't know who baby he's holding, but he's sitting there holding a baby in that lady's house allegedly, right? There's witnesses that he was dating the mother, right? The mother said it herself that she was having had intimacy with him. And for me personally, I've been around Jay-Z plenty of times. I see the resemblance in the two. And that ain't me being a Jay-Z hater. I'm just keeping it a buck. I've been around Jay-Z close up. I've been in the same room with him. I've been in the same studio with the nigga. Like, I didn't have this nigga in my face, dead pause, like in my face. You know what I'm saying? I done shook this nigga hand. I see it. And I'm not hating. I personally see it. And here's my thing, right? When you lived a little, right? You go through life, you see some women that sit there and lie and they'll tell. Let me tell you something. I'm just gonna use myself, my own life, right? Back in the days, I had a girl tell me she was pregnant by me. right? I went through the whole pregnancy with this girl, right? The whole 9 months. I kid you not, I could pull up the court records, right? Sometime after she had the baby, I brought the baby to my house, right? And I let my mother see the baby, right? Right on contact. My mom's looked at the baby. I can't even tell you how old this child was, but it was just months, right? My mother immediately was like, put the baby back in my arms, said, Artie, you better go get a test. That is not your baby. I was all hurt. Mom, what are you talking about? She's like, that is not your goddamn baby, right? So I do what my mother say. I go to court. I file a paternity test. And as my mother said, on one look at this child, that it was not my child. 0.000000000000000000000000000%. That was not my child. I didn't have 1% of a percent of a percent of a percent of a percent of DNA in that kid. It was not my kid. And my mother just knew it just by looking at the baby. This is not your kid, right? Now, me, I'm looking at the kid and, I'm young, I'm dumb. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't going to say I was dumb, but I was giving the woman the benefit of the doubt. I was seeing something in this kid that my experience on this earth wasn't good enough yet, right? For me to detect what DNA and features, facial features was about. I'm just looking at the baby and I'm just seeing myself in there somewhere, but being that my mom's older and more experienced, and I'm, one of 3 of her kids, right? And excuse me, she got brothers, she got aunts, cousins, everything. She knows what the family face or the family features look like, right? So I go back to 161st Street in the Bronx, and I go to court, child support court, and I file for a paternity test, and it wasn't my baby, right? When I told the girl it wasn't my baby, she knew it wasn't my baby, bro. She knew it. She knew it. She didn't act like she was shocked or anything. She was trying to get me. Now, fast forward, right? When I have my kids, and then I got a little more experience now because now my mom's is done pull my coat. When I have my kid, I see exactly what my mother was talking about when I see my kid, right? And when this chick takes me to court for child support and they say, do you want a paternity test? Right? My ass should have said yes, right? But being that I looked at the child and I could see my face in the child, I'm like, nah, I don't need one. You know what I'm saying? And part of the reason of me saying, nah, I don't need one, and let fellas, the courts will pay for the paternity test when they take you to child support. Me saying no, half of the reason why, well, I was overly confident that that was my child, right? By looking at the child, right? But there was a situation where some girl in the projects was running around talking about um, the woman that was pregnant by me. I was saying, well, she told me that the girl was saying that I was saying they wasn't my child. I never said that. Women lie. Yo, some women be out here lying and starting drama and bull crap for nothing. So when we was in court and they asked me, do you, you want a paternity test? Part of me saying no was because this stupid ass girl put this room out and told my baby mother that I said that the child wasn't mine. So when we in court, she looking at me like, when the judge was like, do you want a paternity test? She looking at me like, yeah, go ahead, deny that that's your baby. Go ahead, I dare you, right? And I'm like, nah, I don't need no paternity test, to ease her feelings, right? But even though I know for a fact that this is my child, and I know that still to this day, right? I wouldn't give a F about a chick feelings. Why? Because there's a chance that it may not be. Case in point, my other child, right? Now, I know that this child is my child too without a paternity test, because my other child and this child look identical as babies. They look like twins, right? However, this other chick got another dude in another state thinking that my child is his. He went to court for child support. She took him to court, even though she knew that that was my child. She lied to this nigga because she cheated on this nigga, right, with me and had a baby, right, and took him to court. Now the judge asked him too, because this is what they have to do. Do you want to take a paternity test? He denied the paternity test. Had he took the paternity test, he would have knew right then that wasn't his child. She let him believe that for 10 years. 10 years. Women be knowing, bro. She let this nigga pay child support for 8 of those 10 years. So if you find yourself in court and they taking you to court for child support, say yes. F the woman's feelings. You know what I'm saying? If it is granted to you, you know what I'm saying? If you say yes, the court will pay for it. If you say no, and then later on you want to go and get a DNA test, you're going to have to pay for it. Right? So trust me when I tell you, don't ever take the chance and say no to appease the woman's feelings. It's business. I know it sounds horrible, but it is business. And to a lot of these women, they are effing liars. And then only reason this dude found out that my child wasn't his is because I made her go and tell the truth, because she ran and hid from me for fucking 8 of those years because she was living a lie with her boyfriend. I look up, I'm calling, she ain't picking up no more. I'm like, yo, I'm driving all the way down to her state looking for her. They done moved. I'm just going by the grandfather house and stuff. And then I finally ran into one of her friends in Miami, and her friend put me with her cousin. Her cousin told me where she was working at. I called her job, and that's how I found her, and that's how I tracked her down. And I'm like, BITCH, where's my kid at? Oh, it's been so long. Why don't you forget about her? Forget about her? What? I'm like, BITCH, you better goddamn put me back in my child life. And there ain't no excuses. And then I had the nerve to not even have the child. The child was living with the grandmother. And this mother effer is in a whole nother state. And I'm like, why the kid ain't with you? Oh, you know, this man, look. Go get your 2-bedroom. I'll pay half your rent. Get the child and get that child back in my life. She go and tell her mother, and her mother's like, well, he need to take a DNA test to prove it to who's you? Your daughter lied. Like, your daughter know that ain't that man's baby. Anyway, to appease her mother, we take the DNA test. Right? And it comes back 99.9998. That is my goddamn child. Different from the 0.000000000.000 that wasn't. This one came back 99.99998. That was my child. So she had to go to court and dismiss his parental rights. Him, his mother, his grandmother, we all in the courthouse. The judge is like, sorry, you know, your parental rights is dismissed. This is not your child. Here's the DNA test right here. 99.99998. That's his child. There's no way this could be your child, son. He crying, his mother crying, the grandmother crying. They like, well, can we just please at least still see her? Well, you know, you got to talk to the mother. I can't make that ruling. Case dismissed. It's simple as that. That girl walked right out of the courtroom like, she didn't even give a F. She didn't care, bro. She had no sympathy. And she knew she lied the whole time. Now, I done missed out on all these years because a woman lied and ran and hid. That's kidnapping to me. So, fellas, I'm telling you, no disrespect to y'all ladies, but some of y'all are some trifling BITCHs. Y'all be knowing. I know another girl that I was dating, her sister knew that one dude wasn't the father and one dude wasn't, and was taking this baby between both families, bro. And she knew she would still take it to the fake family for the holidays and then go take it to the real family for holidays. And she knew. I don't even know how long she went on with this and how it ended. But, excuse me, being that I was dating her sister, like she was keeping it funky with me. And I'm like, yo, how are you doing that? How are you doing that? And she did not care, bro. And the ill thing about it, is that my kid was mad at me for tracking her mother down. And hates me for tracking her down to take care of her. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a goddamn bitch? Yo, man. That's why when you be seeing in these shows like Paternity Court or Maury, the truth comes out and the kids still don't even care about the father feelings. They don't care about the emotional distress that we go through. They don't care that how financially devastated child support was and how it ruins our life. Even though they mother's a trifling bitch and a known liar, they will still stand with the mother and hate the father. Don't care about what the father went through. It will still stand by the trifling ass mother. And the mother can tell them all types of lies. I done showed them pictures of your mother didn't know who your father was. I show them pictures of them in the projects with their siblings, babies. How your mother didn't know who your father was and you in my goddamn apartment? 10 states away. Like, get out of here. This is why I never had any more kids. That shit traumatized the ish out of me. I'm telling you, some women are trifling than a mother effer. You go through all this career day, talent shows, graduations, all this shit, and it don't mean spit to your kids when they get older. Oh, you never did nothing for me. What? Nigga, you can pay child support for 10 years and the motherfuckers be like, you ain't never did nothing for me. Okay. But to each his own. But once again, fellas, if this is you, do not be a sucker nigga like this nigga who, if a kid is coming to you and goddamn look like you, and if you want to prove that the kid is not yours and that their mother was lying, take the test, nigga. You didn't prove that you not his father by not taking the test. If you not his father, let that nigga go to the DNA diagnostics and take the test. That's the only way to prove it. Not because a judge ducking to taking the test and a judge tell you, oh, you ain't got to take the test. What judge does that? Money buys you that. Illuminati buys you that. Because any other nigga out here in the street, they making you take that test. That nigga's a sucker to the third degree. That nigga gonna burn in hell just for ducking the test, nigga. You ain't take the test because you knew that you was allegedly banging that lady when she was underage and you scared that you gonna catch some type of charge for statutory allegedly. But you ain't sugar, nigga. You ain't sugar, honey, iced tea. Only way to prove that is to take the test. It ain't no way in hell this nigga looking just like you. His mother know you. You know his mother allegedly. The aunt, the godmother knows you. People know you was around in that town. And you talking about this nigga harassing you. Get out of here. You ain't sugar, honey, iced tea, nigga. You the foulest of the foul, nigga. Motherfucker, if a kid came to me like, yo, you my dad, this, that, number. Hey, oh, really? Let's go, nigga. 0.000000. The kid is not my son. You scared of that 99.9998, nigga. Man, that dude Ramirez better than me. Because I would have been at a show and grabbed that nigga by his hair and pulled his hair out and took it somewhere and got his DNA. I would have paid somebody at a restaurant. Yo, when that nigga finished with that glass, yo, here go $500. Bring me that glass when that nigga finished. And took that shit right to DNA diagnostics and got that nigga DNA off that glass and got the test done. Ramirez, he different from me. Because if it was me, I would have got his DNA, bro. Trust me. I would have got his DNA. I don't care if I would have got it from one of his other kids. I would have got it. Trust me. Trust me, I would have got it. I'm telling you, I would have been at a party with that nigga. Security would have stomped me out. But I guarantee you, I would have pulled a chunk of that nigga hair out. And, nigga, I would have bit him. You know, I'm going to get his DNA. What? Nigga out have dressed up like a school teacher, went into school, went to the class, and one of his kids say, come here, we need you to go to the principal's office. Took him and swabbed him. Oh, it's okay. You don't got to go to the principal's office. Go ahead back into class. DNA diagnosis. Yes, boy. You stupid. Ain't no way in hell this nigga gonna see. Like, you gonna play me with the money game? That's the money game. When a judge sit there and tell you, you ain't gotta take a DNA test because this dude's harassing you, like harassing you, and I'm giving you all this evidence that he knew my mother, that he dated my mother, and I got witnesses that he dated my mother. And look at me, Judge. Look at me in the face. You don't see no resemblance? Imagine you get subpoenaed for child support and you don't want it. How does that, yo, man? I'm telling you, selling your soul to the devil got his perks. Because I don't know nobody that ever got subpoenaed for child support or a DNA test and was able to not take it because they got money. That is bananas to me, man. That is bananas. And if you a stand-up nigga, you would just take the test to ease this nigga mind. I don't think the kid is crazy. I think he has enough proof that he's at least worthy of him just taking the test. To like, yo, you gotta be a grimy nigga. Like, you got to be a low down piece of sugar honey iced tea to sit there and look this man in his face. Even when Tupac Pop showed up to the hospital when he got shot, Pac looked the nigga in his face and was like, oh, like, yo, ma, you lied to me. You told me my pops was dead. This nigga's my father. Like, Pac looked at his Billy Garland in his face and knew that was his pops, regardless of how he felt about him not being there for whatever reason. His mother lying to him, telling them that his father was dead. Like I tell you, women lie. Afeni Shakur is no different from my kid's mother. They lie. Women lie for whatever their personal reasons are. They lie. They not perfect. They human. They emotional. For whatever reason, they will lie. But Pac looked at the nigga and was like, yo, oh. Nigga, the nigga eyes look just like mine. You know what I'm saying? Pac ain't go, yo, nigga, you owe me child support. The dude Ramir, it ain't even about no money. It's like, yo, sometimes you just want closure. And he lost his mother. Like, come on. And just because, and the same thing in Jay-Z's case, right? Jay-Z talking about, oh, nah, there was another man that was his father. You know, he paid child support, this, ever. That nigga was the nigga that didn't take the test. He believed her. He believed her. Some men, I'm telling you, how many times have y'all seen on social media a dude come in and be like, yo, get a girl the DNA test. Yo, these ain't my kids. I went and got a test. The girl's like, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Why did you go get a test? Because I'm starting to look at these niggas growing up and they don't look like me. So if you questioning it and the kid don't look like you, or you a nappy head nigga and your kid got wavy hair, you might want to go get a test. You like, damn, Poppy. Like, you look at that just sound like, damn, Poppy, you got that wavy hair, and your girl ain't got good hair, and you ain't got good hair, and your son got this goddamn Rico Suave hair. Nigga, you better go and take a test, nigga. If everybody in the family black as hell and this baby's lighter than goddamn flour, you might want to go and take a test. But like I said, this guy, like Jay-Z, using that, oh, some other man is his father because he paid child support, whatever. I guarantee you that man did not take a DNA test. I know it because I lived it. I seen another nigga believe that the child was his for 10 years. That wasn't his. Like I said, we heard Pac in many songs about he didn't know who his father was and this, that, and the third, this, that, and the third, right? He talk bad about his father. All because of what his mother told him. And then told him his father was dead. Dead. Now I don't know who he is. I know who your father was. That nigga's dead. Yo, man. So just because Jay-Z got through court technicalities that he don't got to take a DNA test because they assume that this is harassment. I hope it ain't over for Ramir. I hope that there's a loophole that will grant that man some type of leniency to where he could go ahead and get this nigga to walk into a courtroom and they swabbed him right in front of a judge and do a test. Because we know Jay got other kids outside of Beyonce. And do you ever see them? You ever seen them with them at a football game? Right? This is that industry perfect life stuff. I've been at Rockefeller. I've heard people at Rockefeller talk about his first son. They all know it. All those that was around back then at Rockefeller know about his first son, bro. I've heard Dame talk about his first child personally. Like Blue Ivy is not his oldest child. And any of y'all lucky enough to interview Dame or Biggs, asked them, do Jay-Z got a child outside of Beyonce? See what they say. Look at their faces when you ask them. Ask them. Ask Shaka Pilgrim. Ask Carlene. Ask John Manelli. Ask them. Is Blue Ivy Jay-Z's first child? See what they tell you. That nigga, he ain't ish. That nigga ain't, you got to be a piece of caca to do what he did to that boy, man. To make it like, I understand nigga don't want to, due to the certain due to the allegations of his mother being young, he got to do what he got to do, allegedly, so he don't go to jail. Well, he could have pulled that nigga to the side, my nigga, and was like, yo, nigga, I'm your pops, but I ain't trying to go to jail, my nigga. Yo, here goes some bread. You know what I'm saying? Sign this non-disclosure agreement. I can't have you ruin everything that I got going on. But yeah, I'm your pops, my nigga. I hope you can understand why I did what I did. But this is my career, my wife, my kids, just sign this NDA. Here go 5 million. Here go 10 million. Here go $5. I don't give a fuck. Here go 5 food stamps. I don't care. But keep it a bean with the nigga. Like, like I said, if it was me, a nigga played with me like that, I guarantee you, I would have caught that nigga at a club, a party, an event, or whatever, and I would have snatched a goddamn chunk out that nigga. I would have grabbed a whole dread and just took off running. If they tackled me, I would have ate it. Yeah, go ahead, take me, nigga. Go ahead. That's all right. I get in the motherfucking jail, I'm shitting and I'm keeping all my doodle. And then till that hair come out in that doodle. And I'm going right, wash that off. I'm going to DNA diagnosis. And I'm giving them that hair and run that test. God damn it. Nigga, either that or I see that nigga, I'm biting him. Nigga, I'm biting the chunk out that nigga's skin. Put it right in the bag. Y'all think I'm playing. I'm not playing. I'm a different type of breed. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, nigga would have been at a restaurant. I'd have told the waiter, yo, go clear that table, nigga. Here go $300. Clear Jay-Z table. Bring me that nigga fork, glass, knife, and his goddamn handkerchief. Taking it right to DNA diagnosis. Yo, run that. And then go right to the goddamn courthouse. Oh, that nigga ain't my daddy? That nigga ain't my daddy? Here you go. What? Nigga, I'll be at the schoolyard. This kid be in the school, playing at the school. Nigga, I'll throw a ball over the fence, run in the schoolyard. This kid be playing. Dick, give me some of that hair. Give me that ponytail. Big. Grab the kid by the mouth and shit, swab him. Motherfucker, come here. Kid be outside playing hopscotch. Come here, you little motherfucker. Shit, y'all don't know. I'm different. Nigga, if I'm gonna go to jail, I'm gonna go to jail. I don't care. But I guarantee you, niggas not gonna play with me like that. Niggas not gonna play with me like that. I'll take that ass whipping, or I'll do the goddamn whatever jail time I'm gonna get for fucking getting this nigga DNA. You better believe it. I'm gonna get that shit. Word is bond. Telling you. Ramir, don't do what I say. Don't do what I would do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't giving you no ideas. I'm just telling you what I would do. If it was me, that's what I'll do, right? I'm telling you. You know what I mean? I'll be watching that nigga schedule. Oh, yeah, where that nigga gonna be at? Okay. I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas that be standing outside, Ramir is not me, bro. Ramir is not me, my nigga. I'm telling you. I'll be right outside in a disguise in front of Rock Nation. I think I'll be dressed up in drag, looking like a girl. Hey, Jay-Z, can I get your autograph? Can I get your autograph? Get that nigga the pen. That nigga come. sign it, get a pen back, drop that shit right in the bag. Boom. Thank you, nigga. Got your DNA on the goddamn pen. Or I'll pay one of them goddamn niggas that's standing out there, get that nigga autograph. As soon as Jay-Z get on the pen back, like, good looking, my nigga. Got you. Here's $100 for that Sharpie. You go get you 3 more Sharpies. You ain't got to worry about me dressing in drag, no cap. But I'm telling you, when you from the hood like I am, nigga, when we used to have beef with niggas, it was this nigga named Baby Shy. This nigga would dress up in 5411s, skirt, wig, this, that, and other. Nigga come pushing the shop, baby stroller. This is no lie. This shit, right? Niggas like, yo, who this ugly bitch? Nigga just pulled out the motherfucking machine gun right out the stroller. Got you. Y'all niggas is creeping. Y'all niggas is sleeping. Get in the building, nigga. Get in the building. This nigga will rob niggas. It like, nigga, I'm from a different era, bro. Like, I done seen some stuff. Like, you gotta be smart. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, ugliest nigga come rolling, dressed up like a chick with a whole machine gun in the baby carriage. Nigga, Eden War was different. You hear me? Just pull the machine gun right out there, get in the building, nigga. Because you're not just rolling up on us. Like, nigga, if we don't know you, you're not getting close. You had to be crafty to catch us slipping. Trust me. But let's move on from the camel, man. I that's enough of rubbing the camel's hump for the night. I don't know if y'all seen this video with Kanye apologizing to the Jewish community, but he he writing it off as he was bipolar. You know, I was bipolar, and you know, I didn't understand, you know, my bipolarism, and you know, I said things and I did things, you know, because I was, you know, bipolar, and you know, I'm sorry and I apologize. I don't know who's making Kanye apologize to the Jewish community, but that nigga, he's trying to get back in. He is trying to get back in. He done said all he could say, he could do all the stunts that he could do. That nigga is over there kissing culo. You know, I'm sorry, you know, I was bipolar. I don't even know who this guy who ring he's kissing. He's kissing some guy's ring. I don't know who he is. I gotta research him. But I guess, you know, he's probably one of the top people in that community or something. He gotta be. You know, he gotta be like the Farrakhan to the FOIs. Like Kanye sitting there apologizing to him. Some dude is translating the Hebrew to the man, and he's telling Kanye, I guess, you know, people do things, but we know you can be forgiven. Woo, 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 woo. Whatever. Right? Now, if Kanye comes back and start doing more dumb-ish and talking about them again, they are going to really make that nigga get on his knees for real. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, let's see if him kissing the ring grants him access back into I guess, mainstream media or whatever, because he clearly knows that he's blackballed, and he clearly knows who controls everything, as we all know. You know what I'm saying? He learned that playing with them people, and they had to remind him. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens if, you look up and now Kanye's everywhere like broken glass again, and he's prospering and everything. Him making this because he could have did this and it didn't have to be on video. He could have went and apologized, but this was done for all the Jewish people around the country or around the world to see Kanye get on his knees and beg for forgiveness. This was for the world to see that Kanye know who not to mess with, right? So we'll see if Kanye starts popping up everywhere and getting let back in rooms, and we'll see. But for me, it's fun to see a nigga get out here and run around and act like a damn fool and disrespect people to come back and eat a nice big slice of Jewish pie. Yeah, kiss ass, Kanye, as you should, disrespecting them people. Especially with that stuff that he did, talking all that Adolf stuff. He deserved to apologize to those people. And I'm not saying to all of them, but to the ones that he offended, yeah. So we will see what happens with Kanye moving forward. Now, another thing I want to talk about, it's a few things I wanted to talk about, but I didn't expect to be talking about the goddamn the camel, what you call it. I didn't expect to be rubbing the camel's hump for so long. God damn it, pause. Right? The FAA, y'all, has said that they getting ready to shut down damn near, not shut down, they're going to cut flights in 40 cities. That's a lot. I don't know if y'all seen the video of Houston Airport today. Yo, bro. Yo, the line for TSA was outside the building, outside the airport, like a concert, not a line going through the building, outside, and like lines of like 6 people going all the way back. Let me see if it's on YouTube. Oh, it is. Yo, look at this, y'all. Look at this, bro. Sure. This is crazy. I'm not taking no trips on the air. If I go anywhere, and hopefully it ain't international, I'm getting my butt in the car or right in the car, and I'm driving. Ain't no way in hell. Look at this. Look at this right here. Houston Airport. Wait till you see this. Atlanta Airport is bad. Like bad. Even my last trip was what? I think last week or close to almost 2 weeks ago. I went up to New York. And usually when I go and get online, where I go my little secret way to go, I'm usually through TSA in 5-10 minutes. That joint almost took me an hour. Look at that line, bro. Do y'all see that? Look at these people online, bro. Look at this. Yo. Damn, I said lines of 6. It's more than 6. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? And look, you know how you got to walk all the way up and then turn right around and get in that in the curves. And then you go all the way down to go down there to turn around and come all the way up and turn around to go down there and go all the way back up and turn around and come around here. And you got to do that for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, just to get in the building. Just to get in the building, bro. Do you see this? Yo, my God. Yo, man. Look at that, yo. Look at that. And that line each way is probably either a quarter of a mile or half of a quarter. But by the time you go down and come back up and go down and come back up and go down and come back up and go down and come back up to go down to come back up to go down to come back up just to get into the airport. Even if you got there 2 hours in advance for your flight, you're missing your flight. You're right, Mike. You're going to have to get there at least 6 hours in advance. Yo, this line is ridiculous, bro. Yo. Yo. I'm telling you, I promise you, if I pulled up to the airport and I'm seeing people going all the way from one end to turn around to walk back to the other end, and think about the people that need wheelchair service. Yo, if you got to go anywhere in the next few goddamn weeks until this government shutdown is over, you better get your ass in the car and start driving. Because even if you go into California from New York, you're better off driving the 3 days to California than to deal with this madness, unless you get into the airport 12 hours in advance. Yo, man. This is horrible. Yo. And you dragging your bag along with this, yo. Let me give y'all another view of this. Matter of fact, let me slow it down. That's a better way to show you, to give you a better perspective. Look at this. Watch this. And remember, you got to walk. You know when you in TSA, they got the little black things, the ropes where you got to, it's like this. You got to walk down this one to come up this one, to walk down this one, to come up this one. They do that line just to keep it moving and stuff instead of everybody on one line. Because if they had it where it was one line, that joint you'll be standing on the highway. Look at this from this point of view. Watch this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. You see people with their luggage. That's one line, 2 lines, 3 lines, 4 lines, 5 lines, 6 lines, 7 lines, 8 lines, right? 8 lines, and we can't even see all the people. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 people just right here in this right here, which means 10 times 8, that's 80 people, right? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Right here is 20 people times 8, right? That's 160 people just right here in this section right here. That's 160 people right here. You're talking about that times maybe 4, 5, 160 times 5 maybe. And we can't even see the people that's in the airport. You can see the people in the airport. It's a man. Yo, this is crazy. If you do not have to travel by plane, unless you leave in this country, you better off renting a car, baby. Look at this, bro. Holy macaroni. Lord have mercy. Yo. And y'all can thank the Democrats for this. Don't blame Trump. This is not Trump. As much as people sitting online talking about Trump, 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 this is the Democrats. This is the Democrats that don't want to go ahead and vote or go ahead and let this pass, this is all the Democrats. So y'all blame the Democratic Party. Don't sit there and blame Trump for this one. Yo, bro. Yo. I tell y'all this. You better find one of them little airports and fly out of there. Because you going to a major airport, an international airport, like the Atlantas, the JFKs, the Houstons, you in trouble. Because like I'm telling you, when I flew out 2 weeks ago, I'm like, damn, why is it taking so long? Like they had 2 lines open. One for the people that had clear and TSA pre-check and the regular line. Just 2 lines was open, bro. 2 lines, just 2 lines. Choke no joke, man. I'll be back tomorrow with more. I got more, but I've been on here almost an hour and a half. The other stuff I'll address tomorrow, all right? Peace and love. I'll holla at y'all. Much love to everybody that liked the video. Oh, shout out to my membership gang. I'm getting ready to give y'all some exclusive content on my membership page. And I'll holla back, man. One love. Camel, you're still a sucker, nigga.
Did it ever?
You ain't nothing.
Did it ever?
We ain't nothing. Talking out your ass, nigga, your booty. My duty for cuties, always pack toolies, cuties. To get my rocks off, toolies. To knock the snakes off the planet. Cold red-handed, word to the peeps. Your name is branded in the jets. You don't pump correct. Yo, in fact, you the joke in the deck. Let's go.
Did it ever?
We ain't nothing.
Did it ever?
We ain't nothing. You flipped on your ace, your queen fake jack. Spine the kings, 10 fingers on the Mac. Born to build, to be God, no question. Feel victim. Should've studied your lessons. Equality, one power that's bad. Went and cop the culture for mag. Understanding your lot. Does your wins keep it real? Knowledge in the pen and your mouth keeps still.
Did it ever?
You ain't nothing. We ain't nothing because of you. You see the streets again, see a gun and get hyper. It's 360, son, they call it a cipher. Joke is a wow. Jack Brown, you know what it is. Keep on hating, you know what it is. Never did I think hip-hop go this far. Never did I think I see Diddy behind bars or kills. Penitentiary scars, the man act. Is it going too far? Back, y'all industry rats, y'all whack. That's 100 on Pyro. You'll be trapped like Pac. The go viral. Gene saw the nuts at gyro. At the freak off and Diddy too. But plug shopper, free door stopper. Nigga, you don't know if you a criminal or a cop. But you next to be locked. Ask Keefy D. Telling on yourself on Vlad. TV. You dumb nigga, right? You never be me. And I never be you too. Telling on YouTube, sitting on the step, giving up myself. What the fuck I look like? My name G-Dap. Comb legacy doom. Will the bad boy see time like loan? Your extortion fell through. You friend to no one, like the moon. What did you do? Sat back and watch him get groomed. Only badge in the room. You and wifey drunk the juice. Saw the check for Pac's life. And his back right. Guess it's bad boy for life. Or should I say same gang? You the same lane. That did he let hang. And now he chain gang. Damn, you rocked him, fella, didn't you? For the mozzarella, did it for Wolf and his mother, D-Ferg and Kerrborough. Nah, nigga, you did it cause your ass ain't thorough. And you ain't from the boroughs. Joke, no joke, you know what it is. This one's for the whole earth, you know. When they get disrespectful, I just go to the booth and kick the truth to the young black youth. Joke, no joke, you know what it is. Keep on hating, you know what it is.
Joke, no joke. Yeah. It's joke, no joke. Let's go. Joke, no joke. Chicken joke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Niggas choke.